If you've got a partner or a friend who moved here from Canada or the UK and keeps striking out on every good credit card, today might be the day that changes. It's Thursday, July 30th, and this is Points Wire, your daily few minutes on points, miles, and travel deals with a Chase Sapphire Reserve tilt. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. Let's get into it.
Top story. There's a data point going around Ease credit cards that Chase will now let you use your Canadian or UK credit history when you apply for a card. So if you just landed in the States with no US file, but you had a solid track record back home, Chase may pull that instead of denying you flat out for thin credit. If that holds up, it's a real door opener. The classic newcomer trap is you can't get a good card because you have no history, and you can't build history without a card. This is aimed straight at that.
I want to like it, and I'll flag what it is. This is a single report from one applicant, not a Chase press release. We don't know which cards it covers, whether it's the full Sapphire lineup or just the starter stuff, or how they're pulling that foreign file. So treat it as promising, not gospel. Here's who it's actually good for. New arrivals with real credit abroad who've been stuck. If that's your person, it's worth a phone call to Chase before you apply cold. If you already have a US file, this changes nothing for you.
Fair. And worth remembering, we saw a separate thread this week about applying with only an ITIN. So Chase does seem to be widening who can get in the door. Small trend, keep an eye on it. Next up, and this one explains a frustration a lot of you have felt. View from the Wing reports that Hilton quietly cut how much its hotels pay into the Honors program by as much as 32%.
And that's the mechanism behind a thing people always ask about. Why do award nights keep costing more points? When hotels fund the program less, Hilton has to charge you more points to cover the same room. So it's not your imagination, and it's not one bad night. It's structural.
So what do you do with that, Sam?
Two things. One, if you're sitting on Hilton free night certificates, use them because a cert dodges the points inflation entirely. Frequent Miler flagged a great one this week, redeeming Hilton certs at a 2-bedroom beachfront villa in Nevis, plunge, pool and all. That's a cert working way harder than a points night. Two, stop hoarding Hilton points, expecting them to hold value. This is the direction of travel.
Certs over points. Noted. Okay, quick pivot, because it is July 30th, the literal last workday of the month, and money is sitting on the table.
Miles to Memories put out an end-of-month checklist, and the gist is simple. Go log into every card and make sure your monthly and quarterly credits actually fired. The Sapphire Reserve especially, with all its little pieces, the dining credit, the edit, and travel credits. If a credit didn't post, this is your last clean shot before it resets.
And there's a timing wrinkle worth calling out. There's a reserve holder on Reddit sweating whether a $250 select credit will post before they cancel the card on a trip they booked on the 29th.
Right? And the lesson there is don't cancel a card the same week you're chasing a credit. The credit posts when the charge settles, not when you book, and that can lag a day or two. If you're closing a card, get the credit in hand first, then close. Don't do it in the wrong order and eat $250.
Solid. Let's do a couple faster ones. First, a nice reminder of what the reserve actually gets you day to day. The points guy wrote up their car battery dying as they were leaving for the airport, and Chase's roadside assistance showing up in 8 minutes.
That's a genuinely underused reserve perk. People obsess over lounges and forget there's roadside coverage baked in. It won't rebuild your engine, but a jump start or a tow to get you moving, that's included. Good one to actually remember exists before you're standing in a driveway at 5 a.m.
And one deal for the hotel crowd. Frequent Miler notes you can buy Wyndham points for as low as 0.68 cents each right now, and that sale runs through August 14th.
This is a buy for a specific trip, not a stockpile move. Wyndham has a flat award chart where top hotels can run 30,000 points a night. Do the math on a real booking, and 0.68 cents can absolutely beat the cash rate, but only by points you are about to spend. Speculative point buying is how people end up with orphaned balances.
Buy for a booking, not a hunch. Love it. And on the radar, quickly. Today, July 30th, is the widely reported end date for that Chase Sapphire Preferred 100K offer. So if you were on the fence is basically gone by tonight. And Cathay Pacific's 10% transfer bonus is still running if you're topping off Asia miles for a premium cabin.
On the preferred deadline, there are conflicting reports on whether approval timing matters or just application timing. So don't cut it to the last minute and assume you're fine.
Good place to land it. If today's episode helped, send it to the friend who somehow always ends up booking everyone's flights. They'll get a kick out of it, and you'll look brilliant.
And the standard reminder, this show is for information and entertainment, not financial advice. Terms and offers change fast, so verify everything before you act on it. Links to every source are in the show notes. We'll see you tomorrow.